Drone timeout.
Tripped out of his trunk and like broke a rib. Yeah.
Engineered Island, Florida Panhandle Billfish Billfish series right here in downtown Pensacola, California. Right here, yacht broker Justin Williams, a lot of yachts over at the Marina Center, looking for full stream play on the water. Yacht sales and yours truly. Jeans floor covering for all for electronics. His Silversmith provided our tournament chairman Buckles. Alright guys, so tune in real quick right here for Team Hydrocy. Team Hydrocy, it's a tradition that if you catch your first your blue and white fish indoctrinate you by throwing you all into the water. So we've got a couple of young junior anglers this weekend. Jack Williams, and a sailfish at the dock and a small hook. They're about to throw the first one in off the back of the give it a couple minutes. We miss this. All right, I think they're a little closer so they can get on camera. We're get ready to toss their first out there. We're with Captain Donnie McMahon, Team Big Blue, aboard their 40 Cabo, his grandson Jack Lauder. These guys have been fishing and digging hard all weekend long. I've had continuous reports. They were located on the Wahoo. They got 2 Wahoo and a nice mahi in the bottom. So it looks like we got some good Wahoo that should ease. Well, you should slide up there with one of them in the third spot, but we've got 2 monsters there, 56.8 pounds by Tom Hammond and crew aboard development order, and a 56.2 pound captain support with the team Relentless. So Jack, you guys just recently got this beautiful 40 Cabo fishing with your grandfather here, a long weekend. Tell us about your experience this weekend. Over 6. I'm supposed to stand right here, but I keep Jack.
Yeah, it was good. I left out afternoon, Thursday, headed to the rig, stopped in high school patrol and picked up one of the wahoo that's in the box. Caught another kept in the rig, started up automatic. Later evening, kind of spent the night there. Couldn't hook up to any blackfin or yellowfin. Next day, we woke up in the morning, put lines back out, and kind of kept on going. Picked up a bigger wahoo that evening. Ran into Venice last night, fueled up a bit. Yesterday, and didn't have much luck, but got 3 nice fish. I'm pretty proud of that.
Well, you should be awful proud of that. A big round of applause. Welcome back to the scale. Team Big Blue. With 2 nice wahoo in the box and a nice Jack, you didn't catch all these, did you?
Caught 2
of them. Happy Donnie caught the others. So Donnie, Father's Day weekend. I mean, you're here with your grandson Jack. You guys fishing quite all. Is this to be international fishing with your
making memories. We got Cabo, Justin Williams, a lot of young sales, very professional group, and we just kind of broke it in the last couple of weeks. The boat ran great, the weather was good, and we were lucky to get a few fish. So it was fishing with grandson is a real pleasure, and like I said, we made great memories. Captain,
awesome. So welcome to this. Hang on, we're throwing off the hydro seat. Oh, aircraft is shutting down. Oh, did the drone die? I know he sent the drone. All right, guys, pay attention out there on the back. They're getting ready to throw. Did Jackson get in? Jackson went in, and then I think it's Gray up there waiting to go in. All right, Jackson's getting fished out of the water. We're back live down there on the dock, the way dock, the fuel dock down there at Palafox Pier and Yacht Harbor. I think we still got one to go. That's the second one now. Looks like Gray's coming out. Congratulations to those kids. Great senior champion this weekend. So official results, but yeah. Is it up? Here's the Wahoo?
Yes, yeah.
All right, yesterday afternoon, as head Dennis. So what do you think she's going to weigh? Do you think she makes the 20-pound minimum?
She looks like she's going to make the minimum. I'm saying 25, 28 pounds.
All right, I think you're right. This would easily make the 20-pound minimum. Wallace Company, Wallace Master, the official is 4 even. 4 even. That Jack easily slide up there in the third spot. For now. Do you think you're going to be able to hold title for the spot this week? I hope. Long time members of the club. You know, if you guys aren't familiar with this conservation and education, a generous donation from the McMahon Center for Conservation and Education out of West Pensacola. We've got a lot of great donors, a lot of great supporters that support this. These guys support it. We're so glad that they're in this. Jump up there, get a photo, and then we'll get you a photo with you. Yeah. Dolphin next. Dolphin 2. Or a part of the event, she has to grab your this week. Personal, does he need to straighten that? Jack Walter. Health Source of Northwest Florida, Heaton Brothers, Hess Realty, Heavy Fuels, High Tech Marketing, Hiles McLeod Insurance, Hilton's Real Time Navigator, Holiday Harbor Sunset Grill, IP Casino, J&M Tackle, Jocko's, your hospitality tent for your bush light tent over there right by the Papa's Pilar tent, stop by there. John Dean Realty with Adored Properties, Lakeho Marine sponsoring our official dock crew. Legendary Marine, Big Skip and Sean Garrison and crew from Legendary Marine. Come on up, Captain. Come on, get on, Captain. Come on, Blue.
Hey, my name's Captain Christian. Hey, everyone.
Hey, Captain Christian, so welcome back to the scales. You fished aboard this beautiful 0740 Cabo with Donnie McMahon and Jack.
Yeah, it was a rough weekend, but we were grinding out there. You know, we had Jack and Donnie out there, our mates. Mark over here.
Mark, where you at, Mark? Come on, Mark, get on deck. You're part of this team, too.
Yeah, we headed out Thursday afternoon. Head out to the rigs. We started trolling on the way to the rigs to try to get some lines in the water as much as possible because we don't have the high-speed machines like these other guys over here, but we did what we do with what we had.
Yeah, you mustered up a pretty nice box of fish. So, is it Parker? Mark. So, Mark, you stayed on the boat all week. Tell you
It was a good trip. We got a little 40 the first night. Everywhere. We kept the
back. Jack, is your mom report check right here. That's where I'm. So your mom here, she's gonna weigh in at.
You know me, Brianna.
You think it's going to be borderline is what I'm hearing in your voice to make the 20-pound minimum, right? So Weightmaster Wallace and Company, Victor Wallace, what's the official weight? 11 pounds. Jack Waters, slide right up in there. We'll get your photo. We'll weigh this last Wahoo. We want to make sure we get a complete team photo with the captain of the mate and Donnie, and then his. What, 11? What did I say? Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. 11 pounds easy, even for Jack Water. Blue, a nice little mahi. Right. Come on, flatten it out and turn it towards me. There you go. That'll Jack. Congratulations. Welcome back. Palafox here in Yacht Harbor.
Back yourself out the way, guys. Can't block the door from in.
Yes, sir.
James, are y'all gonna get up there with it?
Y'all stay back here out of the way.
Jay, Dad, y'all all go get a picture.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Come on up if you're part of the family. Come on up, get up, come around that barricade. If you're part of this family with Team Big Blue, hang on, come on down. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, is this Team Robin Lynn on deck here?
Better days.
Better days.
Oh, get up there and take a picture. Go.
Ooh, Team I think we're really going to decide the first spot over there. That's a good one.
Hey, Jackman.
Jackman.
Hey, Jackman.
Y'all might still have a gun. Might be okay.
All right, we still got one more Wahoo to wave.
Nice.
Wahoo. Drop it. Hey, family, don't go too far right here. Right, we got one more Wahoo. I think this is the biggest Wahoo in the box. That was.
Let the team
Yeah,
stay.
wait. Yeah, this is the one that we. Okay, all right. Wall. Short. Check it out.
All right, Poppy. Woo!
All right, Poppy. So, hey, Donnie, it's your Wahoo here. Do you think your grandson 24 laps of official weighmaster Wallace and Company? 23. Oh, no, the grandson beats him out at 1 pound. Hang on, Donnie, we're going to get your photo here. I don't know where we went, but they get one more photo. Captain. Come on, Poppy. The big is 23 point. Time for another family photo. No, not another one. So we got Team Better Days on deck. Give a big shout out for Team Better Days. Team Better Days has nice on. Right? Awesome. Alex. Better Days. Well, beautiful. Here, I'm easily in the Mahi division. Welcome back to the scale. Welcome back. Once again, Better Days. Shagging grass all these plugs out and let them dig at about 9.5 knots and hope to make the grass themselves.
We did our normal thing, but it's just crazy. Doing the grass nonstop.
Yeah, you can't get a bite if you start having grass on your hook. And I mean, it's constant. It's been treacherous out there this year. I was out there last weekend with the team. And it's constantly really dropping back. It can be a little bit labor intensive. You leave out on a Thursday midday, and you don't come back until a Saturday. So introduce us to your entire.
Austin, my son. Jack Soul, my partner's son. Mark Tomlinson works for me on the. That's what we got.
Well, welcome back. Welcome to the scale. This is a beautiful mahi. I think you're the angler here. Remind me of your name, sir. Matthew Payton, angler on this beautiful mahi. I see Matthew. Right now, we've got a 20.8 pound first spot, 30.6 pound. Just meets our minimum for the.
If this fish don't pound, this is on my book, I have a serious problem.
Well, I'm easily going to go. Well, it's your guess, so you tell us. What do you think it's going to be? 27 with his assistant, club president Brian, Victor Wallace and Company for all your landscaping needs. The official weight is even. Congratulations, team. Better days. Welcome to the scale. And get us a photo. Let us smile. Congratulations. 31 pounds even. Ooh, look at this. Look. We've got a beautiful sword over here. This team food call. Where are you guys out? Orange Beach, Alabama. Is this the first time you guys have ever come over and fished this tournament? Okay, you guys, was it last year or 2 years ago? 2 years ago they had a really nice swordfish. So it looks like you guys went back and focused in on what you guys do best. You got a beautiful swordfish in the box here. We got a guaranteed $10,000 heavy pools. This looks like, I heard there's another 70-incher coming in. I mean, what do you think? That's just a rumor. So by this, with pay days, 31 even slides into the. We have a swordfish on. When low balls of red zone team. In the red zone, the yard, the score, and the last. So you guys pretty pumped up and are like, okay, this is a contender. We're gonna go to the scales. Did you push that drag on up since you were kind of later in the day in the red zone to get this get her on board the boat?
So we had this fish, and early on it pulled some drag, but we had enough time that we got the weight off, and we had time, so we didn't force the drag, and we got on board, and after measure, we were shooting, and we had fish going, so
Guaranteed $2 by heavy trip. Come on up. Fish. What was the official weight on this swordfish?
63 inches.
63 inches. We've got rumors. Bet you won't go bugging out. It's got a 70-inch swordfish. We got Team Sweetie Pie pulling around the corner here at Palafox Pier. A couple more sportfish boats starting to head this way.
Hey, Jay. Get a good picture.
Team load call here in the red zone, scoring with a nice, beautiful swordfish. It's your fish, your call, your way. What do you think it's going to be?
You know, I like to go light. I'm going to say 121.
121, the official weigh masters over here, Mongo Offshore. Club President Brian Johnson. Victor Wallace with Wallace and Company for all your landscaping needs. And the official weight is
103.6.
103.6, easily sliding in the first spot of the swordfish division. Yep, well, there you go. We're going to paint the fish here. Congratulations, 103.6. Team load call. Rumor has another 70-inch swordfish coming in, but we will see. That is Team Home Depot and the NT5000 special unique dredge holder. Captain Sean McLemore and crew trying to give Team Load Call a run on the swordfish division. Got some great water by our sponsor, Legendary Marine, here in these beautiful aluminum cans. Keeps it extra crisp and cold. All right, congratulations, Eric. Welcome back to the scales. Make sure it's not going to turn on you. It's turning. Thank you.
I love you and thank you so much for committing to it, but obviously it's not your
Buzzer beater, as he's calling it. The red zone, Team Red Zone. Looks like Captain and crew pulled up. Is that him? Yep. And Wilkinson, thunderstruck right here as we just saw pulling into the scales. Looks like that's, is that Team Better Days? That is Team Better Days. I thought that was Robin Lynn. That's a 60 address enclosed bridge. We do have Robin Lynn, which is a 65 enclosed bridge that is fishing the event.
Make sure we document the length, 64 and 40. 64?
Gotta be 60. Yeah. It's gotta be 60 to kill that.
Hey, Justin, that one made the length?
Yes, it made, yeah, 64 and a quarter. Nice.
Are we still the only tag so far?
That I know. What you want to say? Say something. Ben, what do you think about the fish? The giant. No mamas. No mommies. No mommies. Team no mamas. Chasing Tail. Team Chasing Tails here with us. So tell us about your weekend, Captain Chris. It wasn't what we were looking for, but you guys hung in there. You guys have been digging hard, just kind of getting new to this sport. You know, we call it getting reps, and you're getting a lot of reps, huh?
Well, if there was a trophy for chicken golfing off Appomattox, we definitely got points on that. We found an unlimited supply of those. We couldn't even tell if it was grass or chicken golfing. There were so many all the time.
Well, we're so glad you're here. Thank you for coming out. Team Chasing Tail, a beautiful park. That you guys are fishing our tournament. So glad to have you here. Looks like we got Team Let's Go coming around the bend here, a 68-foot Viking. No mommies. No mommies. So Kellen, that's the name of your boat now. Tell us the meaning behind no mommies. Yeah, you can say it. All right, here we go. Tell us, no mommies is slang in Spanish for
Bullshit.
oh, there you have it. There you have it. So, here we go. We got to the short end of the chase. No mommies. Didn't let you get it in there. All right, guys, check it out here. Check out the screen. Hopefully the drone's flying. We've got Sean McLemore and crew. Bet you won't go bugging out and leading the pack with these big sport fishers barreling down on his tail. Well, no, that isn't McLemore. That team's showing up. Robert Bernhardt, Pensacola Rubber and Gasket. Who do we got behind them? Yep, Fabricator's right behind him, but who's behind Fabricator? All right, we got the FWC's finest right there. Never settles at 74 in Closed Bridge Viking. So we got team showing up, coming around the bend there as we see Team Let's Go enter in the harbor here. 68 Viking convertible out of Louisiana. Robin Lynn, Team Robin Lynn on deck. Where's Team Robin Lynn at? Team Robin Lynn, come on up, report. On deck, Team Robin Lynn. So if you guys were paying attention to this team earlier this year, you guys had some huge success. I call it spring training. And in your spring training this year, Cap, so tell us about what happened and what was like one of the most memorable catches probably for you and your crew.
Right on. Yeah, we were out April 15th, went out tax day. Dan and his wife's father-in-law and his friend cruising around looking for some marlin and some tuna. Ended up finding some whales, pulling some baits around. Had a bluefin come up and eat, and closed the deal with a 721-pound bluefin tuna. It was a fish of a lifetime. It was awesome.
Yeah, on tax day. So you got your tax stamp on tax day. So team Robin Lynn looks like they've got a small yellowfin tuna in here, a mongo blackfin, and a decent little wahoo. So introduce your crew for me.
We got the owner, Dan.
Dan Hieronymus, I'm the owner with Robin.
All right. Angler, Rusty Shabani.
Angler Zach Hieronymus.
Me, Gunner Williamson.
All right, Gunner, Dan, and team Robin Lynn. So we're so thankful that you came out this weekend. You fished this event. Tell us what you like about the Pensacola Big Game Fishing Club and the tournament. We'll let Captain go first, and we'll let Boss Band round it out.
Right on. The camaraderie that comes along with all of it, the support from Pensacola, the city, everything, and just to be able to give back and have a good time with a bunch of good friends and family. It's just always fun.
Yeah, basically what he said, you know what I mean? It's just being part of the community and just being part of the team, you know, in this thing.
Yep, we're kicking off the Florida Panhandle Billfish Series right here in Pensacola. Team Rob and Lynn. We got the yellowfin tuna up there. Who's the angler on the yellowfin? All right, so this is your fish, your guess.
13 pounds.
13 pounds, official weigh master, Victor Wallace, Wallace and Company.
20 pounds even.
20 pounds even, so it does skirt right in there for the minimum 20 pounds. So if you'll jump up there, we'll get your initial photo. We got Team Fabricator, Pete Electrical, Pete and Pete Electrical Plumbing. All your HVAC needs, Team Fabricator rolling in. Looks like who's behind Team Fabricator. We got Team Never Settled, Rounding the Bend, Enclosed Bridge, 74 Viking, and then Panhandler, 11 Antonio and Rafferty, Team O'Brien. Tim O'Brien, the boss man at the helm. Captain Nick Millsap aboard Team Handler. Aboard Fabricator. Right, nice. You guys, well, you didn't tell me about what else, so you guys did release them tomorrow.
Yeah, we released blue early yesterday morning. Had a couple other up in the spread. Had one take a bait, didn't get a hook. But Rusty, Dan's best friend right here, he didn't come first.
Rusty, so you know what the tradition is. So we're going to get you on camera. We got to make sure Miss Fran and the camera crew are ready. So if this is your first blue marlin, you get to take the official dunk here in Palafox Pier Yacht Harbor. So excited about this. So hey, Team Rob and Lynn with 500 points with a released blue marlin this weekend. So who's blackfin tuna's up? Oh, okay, all right. So your fish, your guess?
Yeah, 22.
22 official weigh master, Mongo Offshore, Club President Brian Johnson, Wallace and Company, Victor Wallace. The weight is
26.2.
26.2. Right, slide up there for your photo.
Y'all make it bait when you got it? Y'all make it bait when you caught it?
They're all like 45.
So Captain Jeff LaCour and his crew aboard Team Rob and Lynn here. So nice wahoo up here. Who's the angler on the wahoo? All right, so where did you catch this first day, second day? What part of the trip did you catch this nice wahoo in?
Yesterday afternoon it was. It was a good second day.
Good second day. Was it what we call skipping wahoo? We're skipping it across the top. Doing it, or did it dig a little bit harder for you?
It does.
Wait.
32.
The weight is 20.6. That's a nice wahoo. It's easily going to slide jack water with a big off of the board, and you're going to slide right up there in the third position. Team CP on wins report. Where they all have to report. Yes, that's so. Rogue Lobo, Gregory, Coach. That Coach Lindsay on there?
Coach Lindsay.
Yeah, or Coach?
Yeah, Jordan Leslie.
Leslie, Jordan Leslie. Who's he coach for? See, I'm not a football guy. Shame.
He was with West.
Gotcha. Hey, Mr. Johnny. No, man. Glad you came out. I called you, left a message. You get it? Are you fishing with the catcher? You did? Oh, shit. Did you see my mom over there? Here. Hey, long. He has a much for coming out with you, sir. Great crew, team Robin Lynn, Pensacola, Florida. We got the Chase right here hanging out in the harbor. A beautiful, beautiful Express Viking. Thunderstruck laid up there with their Everglades on the fuel dock.
Hey, they're telling us that it's all the wind.
Absolutely, every one of them. Hang on, no, just
Give me a minute.
we're waiting on
I don't think they realize that.
All right, we're going to let Team Thunderstruck go ahead and sweep P. Captain Andy Wilkinson and crew, welcome back to the scales. Team Thunderstruck, welcome, welcome. Nice little wahoo in the box aboard their beautiful Everglades. Nice little wahoo. Well, you know, we've had almost a couple Mongo wahoos here. If you see Captain Tom Hammond and crew with development order has a 56.8, we thought Jesse James aboard Relentless edge out Tom and his crew with Vincent Childers, but it did not work. And then Jack Lauder of Big Blue just got edged out, and we see Robin Lynn jumped in the third spot. So tell us about your weekend. Where did you go? You guys are a little bit more at a disadvantage because you're in an open center console boat, so you don't have the life of luxury out there, do you, Captain Andy?
Oh no, it's rough.
It's roughing it for a couple of days. So tell us about your fish. Did you catch it the first day, second day? How was fishing out there?
We caught it on the third day, today on the way back in actually, trolling, so.
Man, you know, I've heard story after story this weekend that it's been red zone fishing, that it was almost buzzer beaters. They were inside the 20-yard line. It was time to go to the house, and they hook up and catch some fish. The swordfish that is, on load call 103.6 by Eric, he said they caught it as a buzzer beater as well. So congratulations, nice wahoo, your fish, your guess.
Ooh, 22.
22, Wallace and Company, Mongo Offshore, official weighmasters over here. The weight is 19.8. 19.8, just under that minimum. Captain Andy Wilkinson and crew aboard Thunderstruck. So you guys got any words of wisdom?
That's the gill. That's the gill. It's close.
Come on, words of wisdom.
Don't troll with his weeds.
No, well, I think that that was a big problem. That was a big problem this weekend. So you guys, if you're ever familiar, you see the sargassum grass that gets brought up onto the shore. That sargassum grass is an ecosystem for all kinds of pelagic predators. Got small crabs and fish and things of that nature in the grass, but that grass, when it gets scattered and it's not pushed up in a line by the current, can be very challenging to fish. Have you ever fished scattered grass there, Club Press, Brian Johnson?
Absolutely. I tell you, if anybody knows Captain Cheese, it'll be getting real. He says it best. We just need a bush hog pull behind the boat. That grass will be pretty nasty.
Yeah, it's rough fishing because if you don't keep the baits clean, you cannot catch fish. Hey, you gonna get up here for a photo of your fish? No, it counts. You got to get a photo. We got to get a team photo, and then if you got a club president, all kind of tournament chairman twice, fish your own boat, your beautiful 58-foot custom Miller with Pepsi 18 in it, doing this with both of your boys, your son-in-law, and some really close friends here this weekend. So how did the weather cooperate? Give us a play-by-play about your weekend this weekend.
Man, it was gorgeous out there, Justin. We had a great start. It was a lot of fun to have everybody on the boat, of course. The weather was absolutely spectacular the whole weekend. We had our best and had a little luck.
Fish is good for you. Where is Wibbs Jr. and Robo Wibbs? Where are those boys at?
Walking up.
Oh, they're doing video verification for the Blue Marlin. So we're gonna let Team Thunderstruck finish up with their Wahoo. We're waiting on Gregory Wibbs Jr., Robo Wibbs, you know, the co-tournament chairman this year with Robbie Williams, tournament chairman last year, Robo Wibbs. But not only you've been club president, tournament chairman, but so have your boys, haven't they?
Correct, absolutely. And they work hard for the club, and fortunately it's the next generation. I don't have to worry about it anymore.
There you go. Hey, it's a family tradition. Hey, Gregory, you're on deck. So Gregory Wibbs, Whipstone, Barnett right here. So for all your legal needs, you make sure that you get with Whipstone. Out on the exit here. Greg Wibbs Jr. here. Tell us about your trip. Where's Rob? Glad to have you. Long-standing support family for the Pensacola Big Game Fishing Club. Robo Wibbs was our tournament chairman last year, just really helping us revitalize this tournament, knocking it out of the park. He's Robbie Williams' co-tournament chairman. Robo has a great relationship with a lot of these boats out there fishing. I mean, if he hadn't called you once, he's probably called you 100 times. When you say so.
One of the fun facts is that my dad's been tournament chairman, I've been president of the club, and Robo has been tournament chairman.
So Robo should be the next president of the club, right?
Hey, agree.
Well, we're going to sign him up for that position. I think Brian Johnson would second that. Brian Johnson will second that motion right now.
Brother, I'll tell you this, he was on the reel for 5
You know my dad at? You've been missing me all weekend.
On a Blue Marlin. He did an absolute fantastic job. He wanted to quit, he was tired, but he persevered through and did a great job.
That was once you bought
we were able to land the fish, and I'm really proud of the boat.
Well, that's awesome. We're so great to have you guys part of this group, your leadership over the years. We're glad to see you here. Verify the Blue Marlin release that you guys had on film. You got a nice tuna over there. Was that, I didn't see, was that a yellowfin? Nice yellowfin tuna and a small wahoo in the box.
Before we caught that tuna, we had an interesting little breakdown. So it was first thing in the morning, and Big Jordan Leslie, Coach Leslie, was fighting a tuna, and it came up right next to the boat, and John Dean was wiring it, and my brother-in-law Danny stuck it with a gaff that we won at the Mississippi Billfish Classic, and that gaff broke. And we lost the tuna.
Was that a Mongo tuna?
Well, so my point is that, you know, there's first class tournaments and second class tournaments. This is the first class tournament. We get the gaff, second class.
All right, well, we're so glad that we're first class. JD, the rest of Team Sweet Pea, come on up. We're going to hang this small wahoo up there. Who's my angler on the wahoo? Chris Palmer. I think Chris, are you, so your brother Perry Palmer, your dad Ray Palmer with Pensacola Sports, got our official Pensacola Sports officiating tent. Your longtime friends of the Whips family out here fishing with these guys this weekend. How was it?
It was a great time. We had it was a little slow today, but the first couple, yesterday was great fishing. We got in that blue marlin. It took up a long time. It took us about 5 hours to get it in, but it was really good. We caught talked about I think this one real quick, and then wahoo right after caught blues. Yesterday the fishing was really on fire.
Yep. So welcome back to the scales, Team Sweet Pea. So it's your fish, your call. What's the weight?
Oh, that one's a little. I'm gonna say 12 pounds.
12 pounds. Official weigh master over here, Wallace and Company. Victor Wallace with all your manga Sport Club. Johnson, and the official weight of the Weehoo is
8.4.
8.4. Just does not meet. That's a taco. Wait, he's gonna make fish tacos. All right, guys, we'll look at the photo real quick at this. What's that?
I said I want to verify. I was told to weigh that for